John's going to be under side control. And we're going to change our angle here a little bit. We're on week 2. So for advanced class, that is attacking side control. And what do we want to think about when we're on top? Number 1,
Guard control.
Guard control, yeah. Keep the ground that you fought for. If you got to side control, it's usually not an accident. You maybe took the guy down, you passed his guard, you did a lot of good things. You wanna protect the ground, you wanna hold him, and then you either want to improve your position or you want to look for the submission. And usually one helps the other, right? You look to get to mount, he opens himself up for a submission, or maybe you threaten a submission, you get mount, take his back. I'm going to show you guys a very cool way to get the mount. It's helped me out quite a bit. Now, when I pass the side control today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be blocking the hip. I'm going to have my arm over his shoulder like this. Go ahead and let's change our angle around here like this. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be on my toes where he feels my weight and I'm blocking. I'm not using a lot of strength here. I shouldn't see anybody squeezing super tight. I'm just kind of hanging out here. Now, if I go to try to step over into mount and my chest is pointing straight down, it's going to be too easy for him to put me into half guard. Exactly. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice our hip switch. Now the basic hip switch is you drop onto your hip, you move back this way, maybe he's blocking, and I just take a big step over. And that's fine. That's really good. But as your opponent's level increases, it's going to be harder and harder to do just that simple maneuver. Let's say now John has his elbow in here, and my hip is a little higher than I want it to be because now he's resting right here. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to walk forward, and if he keeps that elbow in, he's really stubborn, I'm going to push his legs completely over to the side. I'm going to settle in, and I'm going to scoot back. I'm going to scoot back right here like this. Okay, now he's defending, he's blocking with his knees. Everything's really nice and high. Let's change your angle over here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to block here. I'm leaning forward. I don't want to be out here where you can bridge me off. I'm going to lean forward, and I'm going to bring my shin into the game right here, where I'm starting to block, and I'm in here with good control. Look how I'm toes positive into the mat right here. And he's going to be moving around, he's going to be trying to do things, but here I am. As soon as I see the opportunity, like right now, I'm just going to drive into mount position. Let's look at it again. From right here is fine. So I'm blocking the hip. I want to find a way to get my hip to the mat. Sometimes it's going to be as easy as coming in close, scooting back, switching out your legs, and starting to block. If he's stubborn with that, and really good guys are going to be really stubborn with that right there, I can push his legs away from me, bring my hips forward, and find the mat. Now, let's turn this way.
Let's find the mat.
As I start to block, he's going to be, trying to keep his knees in here. As I block, I switch my legs like this. Let's change our angle so you guys can see again. So here I am, I'm leaning forward, and I'm making this shield right here. And he's going to be moving, he's going to be trying to escape. As soon as I feel it, I just start to bring both legs back, and I'm just going to do a quick switch. I'm going to get my heel on his hip, and I'm going to pull myself forward into mount position. One more time, here we go. Alright, I'm blocking. I'm going to drive his legs forward, my hips are going to find the mat. I come in, and I start controlling right here. I'm just going to bring the legs to me, come over here. As soon as I've got my heel, I can start digging, and I'm just going to pull my hips into mount position. 4 points. Thank you, John. Give it a try, guys.